Yeah, we're doing it. All right, I'm just going to give it a few moments. Excuse the chair. To let people get on. Got a lot to do today. And now I'm being goofy, so this is great. I want it a little closer. Hey. Okay, let's go live on Instagram too. I'm gonna put it here. Yay, I'm gonna change the angle. We're live everywhere. Yay. Hey, Mindy, welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome. We're gonna give it a few minutes, guys, for some people to hop on. I'm gonna start with meditation today, which I keep planning to do, but sometimes I forget, but I didn't forget this time. Yay! So that's what I want to start with. And I'll just tell you, like, I'm not the most well-versed on cosmic stuff, which is so ironic because I run a group called Cosmic Events with Diana of Trailblazers of the Universe, but we have to research it because none of us are like that knowledgeable, right? And I realized like a few days ago, I kept hearing people be like, oh, it's the Pleiadian Portal. And I was like, what do they mean by that? I don't know. But I found it interesting because literally, let me see when the other one was. I've gotten, there it is, on May 12th. So on May 12th and May 18th, I got downloads or messages from the Pleiadians. And then I kept hearing people talk about this Pleiadian portal. And I was just like, what? So I finally freaking researched it. And it makes complete sense now. And I think it's like solidified in my mind. But I just love the fact that literally I was getting information from them and I didn't really know why. Because to me, it just happens when it happens, right? So, yeah. QB's here. I started talking, so now he wants attention. But let's go ahead and start the meditation. So, if you want to join me with this, whether live or watching this later, does not matter. Okay, give me a second, guys, because QB's... Oh, he's being annoying. You want to say hi real fast? Hi. Okay. We're going to meditate, QB, so can you lay down, please? He loves to meditate. We've done it twice today. Okay, we're going to do a little one, okay, Bubba? All right, so I want to... why not, right? Why not call in the Pleiadians to come join us and just kind of bring in that energy. So that's what we're going to do today. If you don't know who the Pleiadians are, what they are, things like this, totally okay. I'll do a brief overview in just a little bit. But for now, let's just move it out, get it moving out, and we're going to meditate for 3 to 5 minutes. Ready, cubes? Okay, so I invite you now, like I said, either live or watching a replay, does not matter. to just close your eyes. QB's getting calm. I'm getting calm. You're getting calm. We're just going to sit here in this moment. We're going to call on the Pleiadians to come join us during this live, because we're going to channel them later. So why not bring in their energy now? So go ahead and do this for yourself where you're at. This is a purple light coming down. You can picture this in your mind's eye, just a purple light coming down, shining on you. And this represents the connection we have with the Pleiadians. And if you hear noises outside, either my noises or your noises, just disregard them. Let them become the background noise. We acknowledge them, but we're not listening. I'm going to stay in this light for just a little bit longer, holding the intention now that the Pleiadians are meeting with us, connecting with us, working with us. I can feel their wisdom around me. Can you feel their wisdom around you? Let's just give some gratitude now for this experience, for this time, for this connection. Just say thank you and feel gratitude for this. Let this gratitude come from your heart space, just seep out of you. For me, it floats up back to them. Wonderful. Okay, so let's slowly open our eyes. Yes. You can move your body a little bit. That was just a nice short little meditation to get us going. I think it was like around 3 minutes or so very short. Welcome. Welcome if you're just joining us. Welcome if you've been here for the meditation. I'm pretty sure I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Joy D. Fanning of Astronaut of Life. Yeah, I help spiritual seekers go inward to explore through meditation. This is the main way I like to explore. Although I am an expat, I live in Colombia in South America. I'm American, so I like exploring in the 3D too. But my favorite way is through meditation. So, kind of the whole thing about today is the Pleiadians. So the Pleiadians are a star system in between Taurus. Now I gotta find it. In between Taurus and Gemini, I believe is what I read. If you're watching on YouTube, I put a link to a web page I found that kind of talks all about it. So we have this Pleiadian portal around May 16th through the 24th of every year. And this is when the sun, which I know it's nighttime outside, but during the daytime, the sun right now is sitting, think astrology, is sitting in the constellation of Pleiades, which is the Seven Sisters, which I want to say is either in Taurus or, yeah, it's like right next to it, right? So that's kind of why this is a portal, because the sun is highlighting this. So it makes the energies, just makes it easier for us to connect. And like I said, it's been happening to me without me even knowing it, which I just love. So to just kick us off, that's what the portal is. To just kick us off here, I want to tell you. So I got this message from them on May 28th. And this is what they wrote. I put it on my Patreon, which you're more than welcome to join. I write these messages down every day in the Patreon that I do them. Some days I might miss, but I would say 6 out of 7 days I'm writing this message. You can join for as little as $3 a month and get these right there. But when I get a channeled message that's not from my guides, but like from the Pleiadians, or I also channel the Arcturians sometimes. I try to make them free because to me these messages are for everybody, right? And I think I forgot to mention, so the Pleiades is a star system in between Taurus and Gemini. It's 7-star cluster called the Seven Sisters. The Pleiadians are what we would call a star race, right? And they are very high frequency, very loving, and very wise, is how I view them. And I have connected to a past life as a Pleiadian. I actually did not put that link in the description box, but you can dig around and find it. Okay, so without further ado, let's read this written message from the 18th. And then in a little bit after that, I'm gonna just kind of tap in and see if there's any messages they have for us now. So on the 18th, I wrote, here's your message to share from the Pleiadians. And they said, we come to you today to be of assistance. Encoded in these words are light code, or language as you call it, that will ease your symptoms from going through the portal. For me, this isn't speaking to the Pleiadian portal, it's speaking to that eclipse on the 15th and 16th. But you know what? It could also mean the Pleiadian portal. I mean, who knows, right? Your missions and purpose will be made more clear to you in the coming days. You will be asked / required to make bold changes to shift yourself onto a more aligned path. Do this with bravery, knowing you are making the right choice. Let peace fill your soul at this time. This is the great transformation. For those on their purpose path, more alignment is coming. Smaller adjustments will be required. Do not be afraid to pivot or shift. You as well are guided. Hey, Luna. Accept the love and peace of the universe into your hearts. Know that it is always for you. Let the love radiate out of you. We bless you all. So that was the message I channeled from the Pleiadians on the 18th. The big takeaway for me is bold changes to shift us to a more aligned path. So if you're already on your life, you've already kind of done the inner work and outer work to shift your life onto this path that you feel is in alignment with your purpose. Props to you, by the way, and me, because I feel like I am. There's going to be smaller shifts, but if you're not on that path right now, which is fine, but you're going to be going through bigger shifts that kind of push you towards that, which, I mean, as someone who's already been through it, it can be a little bumpy, but in the end, obviously, you're doing your purpose. So right on, right? And yeah, do this with bravery, because it is a little scary. It is a little scary to make big shifts and big shifts in your life, right? That's scary for most people. I'm a little weird. I find it somewhat exciting, but also a little scary, but like not that scary. But yeah, so we have a few more days of this Pleiadian portal. So one cool thing, oh my gosh, I just love this, right? Like I said, I didn't really know about the portal because I'm not like that into, I don't know everything. Not that I'm not into it, I just don't know stuff. But like a month ago, I set the date for this coming Sunday to do a Meet Your Starseed Family free live group meditation. So to me, how ironically, synchronicity, whatever you want to call it, that I do this specific meditation during the Pleiadian Portal. Like, what? So I just think that's so cool. It was not planned by me consciously, but I would say it was planned um, by bigger forces than me, because I just, for whatever reason, I picked the 22nd, not even knowing it was the Pleiadian Portal in the middle of that. So I just think that's super cool the way that worked out. And then, according to this article I found, today and tomorrow are like, let me try to pull it up. The Pleiadian is Alcone. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. And when our sun aligns with this bright star, the portal reaches its full peak. So we're already at the full peak of the sun being aligned with this Pleiades star system. So we're really getting amped up here, guys, which is so cool. So let me just kind of do my little thing here, and I'm going to see if the Pleiadians have any messages for us. For me, this typically just comes in images, okay? Yeah. Oh, awesome, Luna. Don't you just love that? Luna said she was taking a nap and she was told to wake up, and she did, and then boom, here we are going live on Instagram. So love it. So hey, maybe there's a message coming you need to hear. We'll find out, huh? Okay, cool. Hey, you know what? I just got an idea too. I'm going to invite you, whether you're watching this live or, in a replay, to do this with me. And here's the key for me about channeling. I'm going to put that in quotes. Is you can't really have an expectation of what they're going to say or what it's going to look like or anything. To me, the only intention you should hold is that you're going to connect. And that's it. You just kind of release the control, which I know is easier said than done. But if this is something you are wanting to learn or you admire or whatever, you're totally capable of it, okay? Like I said, some people just like blah blah blah. They close their eyes and they just start talking, right? Right now, I think we're all capable of that too, but I'm not at that level, if you want to say. For me, right now I get images, and even I'm not going to hold to that. We can see what happens. I'm assuming it's images, but once again, I'm releasing that expectation. So I'm inviting you to do the same. And just like when we meditated in the beginning for a few minutes, I want you to, because remember, we're at the height of this portal. The veil is thin. The connection is good. I just looked at the clock and it's 8:18. I don't know what that means, but that's a cool thing. So let's just calm ourselves down. We're going to do this together. You don't have to do it with me, but I'm certainly inviting you to just give it a try, or just to be here in meditation with me while I do this, okay? Okay, let me see what we got. Pleiadians, thank you. If you have any messages for us that I need to share or people in the comments need to share, please send them to us now. Thank you. I'm seeing a lot of purple, and I'm also seeing like tall grass in the nighttime sky. Here, you know what? It's totally fine if we don't know what these messages mean right now, okay? But it feels very soothing to me. The energy of this place I'm being shown. It's very soothing, very calm, tranquil. I just heard look to the stars. And I'm being shown a night sky like you see in that nighttime photography where you can see more stars than we typically can with our naked eyes and light from the ground. This look to the sky feels important. Let me try to get some clarity on this. Why do we need to look to the sky? Oh, okay. Hey, Jackie. So, bear with me here while I explain what I just kind of looked at or I saw. I saw a night sky where you can kind of see like I guess a nebula. You know, one of those super pretty ones, right? Where it's just this cluster of colors and stars and I don't know. I obviously like that stuff. And when I asked for clarity, they bear with me here. It was like it wasn't the stars that I was supposed to be paying attention to. It was this looking up energy. And by this, I mean, I think it relates to the written one I got, where it's like, be brave, knowing you're on the right path, that you're going to be shifting into a better timeline or more aligned with your purpose, right? So keep your head up is essentially the message. Like, literally, like, look to the stars. There's my window. I'm looking outside. But this idea of this bravery, I think, is what it, it's hard because I don't really hear words. It's all like feeling and energy is what, but that to me, that's what the message meant. Let me do a little bit more and then we'll try to wrap it up. Like I said, please try to, if you feel led, if you want to, you can do this with me. If you're here live, leave a comment of what you see, hear, experience, whatever. And if you are watching this later, you can leave a comment, right? Of what happened or what you saw or experienced or felt or, you know, all the many, many ways. Well, I'm getting the message prepare. So I'm seeing someone at the supermarket like checking out, but that's not obviously the message. The message is to prepare ourselves. This doesn't feel negative. I don't want you to think it's like, oh, we need to go panic buy. No, it's nothing like that. It's just this notion to prepare ourselves. Let's see, what should we prepare ourselves for? for the shift, for what's coming. Okay, again, let me unpack this. I call it a chunky thought because that was like a lot of messages in one thought. Yeah, we got to prepare ourselves for what's coming because, ooh, that's up way high. There's a siren outside. With these shifts and aligning with our purpose, for everybody who watches this live, and even if it's years from now, this is still for you. This shift that's going on in our lives, whether it be big or small, is going to have a big impact. Okay, it's going to impact us in a large way. So we're supposed to, one, be being brave about it by looking up, and to prepare, like have this expectation that whatever changes you are going through right now, even if they feel quote unquote negative, this is all part of the plan in a way, and it's moving you, shifting you into a more aligned, more streamlined, I'm not sure about the best way to say it, but you're moving into this timeline, this aligned version of you, who you are. So that is super cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to keep it kind of short today, guys. That's kind of all I got. Please don't forget to join me on Sunday, 2 p.m. Central Time. We're going to do the Meet Your Starseed Family meditation. A starseed is any basically alien race from the stars. And if you hold the belief of past lives, you can extend that to not all your lives have happened here on Earth. So by starseed family, it's maybe you had a past life as a Pleiadian. So the Pleiadians would be your star family. Okay, so that kind of explains the logic or the reasoning behind this. So yeah, if that resonates with you and you're free Sunday around 2 p.m. Central Time, click the link below. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, it's in my bio link, and you can come join us. I would love to have you there. If you're like, oh, Joy, I'm not sure about meditation. I'm pretty new to it. It's kind of weird to me. In June, I'm launching my Intro to Meditation course, where we'll spend 4 weeks together just as a group going through how to meditate and everything. And it'll start over every month with new people. So you're in it for 4 months. You can stay in the chat group to keep that accountability up, but otherwise you finish the course after a month and you're on your own. I don't mean that in a mean way, but that's just kind of how it works. Because you'll have all you need. You'll be set. So if you're new to meditation and you want to join that, once again, the links are everywhere. Just go find them, and I'd love to have you there. And I want to say by next week or in 2 weeks, I'm going to have some other big news to share, which is super exciting. But that's it for me. There's no group meditation tomorrow. We're going to meet on Sunday. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for joining me. I love you all. Namaste.